Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Today has certainly been warmer than average for mid to late February, but a couple of reasons that maybe hasn't felt quite as warm as you would expect is, one, because of the cloud cover. We've been overcast all day long, as you can see on the Wave 31 Skycam network. Another reason is it's been awfully breezy today. We currently have winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour across much of North Alabama. Those winds will get a little calmer overnight tonight, and tomorrow should be noticeably calmer than what we have seen today. Despite the clouds, despite the wind, we are still looking at temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. Muscle Shoals, the warm spot right now at 71 degrees, Moulton at 70. We're checking in at 69 degrees in Huntsville and 66 at this hour in Scottsboro. We'll see more 60s most of the night tonight. It's going to be one of those warm and potentially wet nights across North Alabama with pretty much warm weather expected the next several days across the region. Very spring-like pattern setting up for us once again. At this moment on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, we are rain-free, but that could change pretty quickly as we head into the early evening hours. We're looking at a developing system to our north here, a front that's still a good ways away from us to the north, but it's going to be drifting our way this evening. As it does so, there might be just enough lift along that front to kick up some showers and maybe even a few storms this evening. That pushes the rain threat to our south over late tonight, and then might see as the front retreats back north a chance at maybe a few more showers around the middle of the day on Tuesday. Let's get a closer look at the timing. So we'll see those showers and storms kick up maybe as soon as 6 o'clock this evening. It may hold off a little bit later, but either way, the models are pointing more and more to a good likelihood that we have some scattered showers and a few weaker storms during the evening and overnight tonight. I'll pause it at 10 o'clock here, and a couple of those storms may become briefly intense with some strong wind gusts and small hail possible. That will then drift southward as we move into the midnight hour, and overnight, most of that rain clears to our south. So by the time you head out the door tomorrow morning, we are looking at likely dry conditions. But then as we head toward the middle of the day, some of that rain that drifts south might retreat back north. So we'll have some passing showers late tomorrow morning through the early afternoon that will favor areas to the south, but can't be ruled out in the Tennessee River Valley either during the day tomorrow. Likely going to dry out toward the tail end of your Tuesday. Temperatures will be in the 60s virtually all day long tomorrow. Again, our best chance at rain in Huntsville is probably around noon through the early afternoon hours. Can't completely rule it out later in the day, but the best chance is around lunchtime. Highs are back in the upper 60s and low 70s on your Tuesday, and it's going to get warmer and warmer from there. Highs to the mid and upper 70s on Wednesday, close to record warmth at that point, and then it's going to get even warmer than that on Thursday. Low to mid 80s in the forecast, including 83 in Huntsville. So for both Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to be in record territory. The forecast for Wednesday would be 1 degree higher than the record, and Thursday's high of 83 would tie the record high for that date. And this would also be one of the earliest days on the calendar that we have seen 80s in Huntsville on record, and the records go back to the early 1900s. So a spring-like pattern to say the least for the next several days. We will briefly cool down to the 50s on Friday before we rebound to the 60s over the weekend.